Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you're all doing great and enjoying vacations at home. So today we are going to start our spoken lecture, which is going to be a course. You are going to learn something about spoken English, how you can improve your spoken, how you can conversate with the people, and how you can convey your ideas or the things which you want to convey to other people. Alright, so what is going to be the goal and objectives of this video, or we can say the goals and objectives of the course. The first one is enhancing the communication skills, and what is written over here is to improve your ability to express your thoughts clearly and effectively in spoken English. The main goal of this video is to enhance your communication skills. What do you mean by communication skills? Communication means to talk to each other, to convey your ideas to the other people, to have a dialogue between two persons, or we can also have a dialogue between more than two people. That's what we mean communication. And to enhance the communication skill means to develop your abilities to convey your ideas in a better way, that other people would be able to understand your message in a way that is comprehensive to them. The next goal and objective is to boost your confidence. Boosting confidence means when you know how to speak and when you know what you are going to speak, or you have prepared. If you are prepared, then it definitely means that you have the confidence to speak in front of the people, or you have the confidence to come on the stage and impart your knowledge or convey your message to the audience. So by learning English, or you can say by learning any kind of language which the other people or the country wants, you can have a confidence, or we can say that you can build morale while speaking with people. And the next objective or goal we can say is to improve listening skills. When you are talking to other people, or when you are talking to some other people, maybe there is one person listening to you, or one or the other person. So when you are talking to them, and in return they will also speak to you, or they will also answer to your conversation. So you have to listen to them carefully in order to convey your message to them. One person is talking to you, so your next move is to listen to them. When you are listening to them carefully, only then you would be able to convey your message to them. If you're not listening to them, or if you're not able to listen what they are saying, then you won't be able to impart or convey your message to the other people. Alright, so here are some scenarios which you are going to perform with each other. It only depends on you if you perform with each other or not, but I would suggest you to just perform or have a dialogue between two people, or we can also have a dialogue between other people, more than two people, to improve your communication skills or improve your spoken. The first one is clothing store shopkeeper. One person is going to be a shopkeeper, other person would be a client. And in a clothing shopkeeper or shop, what is going to happen here? The shopkeeper would sell his apparel and accessories, often providing fashion advice. He would provide some kind of fashion sense to the customer. He would tell that kind of suit suits you well, and that kind of apparel, or I have this apparel in this color, something like that. And the next one is going to be the if you have a large kind of audience, then you can say that one group of people would become clothing clothing store shopkeeper, other person would become bookstore shopkeeper. So in a bookstore shopkeeper, what is the function that a bookstore keeper and customer going to do? They are going to recommend and sell books, may also host book events. That's what going to happen there. Next one scenario we can say is the bakery shopkeeper. Bakery shopkeeper would sell freshly baked goods like bread, cakes and pastries. And the last one, gift shop shopkeeper. What he is going to do, he would sell gifts and special items. I'm now going to explain the first scenario in detail, which is a customer and a clothing shopkeeper. There is going to be a customer and a clothing shopkeeper. A clothing shopkeeper is the one who has a shop and he is going to sell his clothes, or he is going to sell the clothes of the brand which he has in his shop. So the first question which you are going to ask from the shopkeeper is, can you help me find something in this style? Let's suppose that you have some kind of a cloth in your hand or in your shop. So you are going to pick that cloth from that shopping bag. Then you are going to ask some questions from the shopkeeper that are you able to find something in this style? You have this cloth in this style, but you are here to find something in different style. And the next question, which is, do you have any new arrival? Like, if there is nothing in your hand, of you have not brought anything in the shopping bag, then you can ask the question that do you have any new arrivals? Like we go to the shop and then we ask question कि कोई नई चीज़ आई है या नहीं. That's kind of question you are going to ask from the shopkeeper. And the third question is this item available in other colors? Let's suppose that you have that item in red color, but you want that item in a green color. So you are going to ask about the varieties of color. If these colors are available in his shop, then only then he would be able to sell that item to you. All right. And the last question is, what is your return policy? He is going to ask, we can say customer is going to ask the shopkeeper that is there any return policy, like do you return some products or do you return clothes, and if yes, then what would be the timing or what would be the duration of that, like do you return things after a month or after a week, or we can say is there a duration of a year. That kind of question a customer can ask from the shopkeeper. The next scenario would be bookstore shopkeeper and a customer. There would be a bookstore shopkeeper, one person, and the next one would be the customer. There could be a number of customers in one shop, so a bookstore shopkeeper can handle a lot of customers at one time. One question is, the first question we can say, the very first question, what kind of books do you enjoy reading? That kind of question a bookstore shopkeeper can ask from a customer. A customer would be the person who is going to buy some kind of book. So a shopkeeper would ask the question, what kind of books do you enjoy reading? So customer would say that I like to read Urdu books, or I like to read English books, so suggest me some kind of novels which are interesting to me. Or he would also tell him the specific kind of genre which he likes, genre for example poetry, novel, drama, or anything of that kind. So he would suggest him the genre related to his interest. Next question would he ask his, do you have any favorite authors? That question would be asked by a shopkeeper, bookstore shopkeeper, because he does not know what kind of books a shopkeeper would suggest to the customer. So he would definitely ask your favorite author. So you would tell the shopkeeper that he is your favorite author or she is your favorite author. Then a shopkeeper would pick up some of the books written by that author. Then you can choose any of the book which you like. Last question would be, are you looking for a book for yourself or as a gift? That is, we can also say it's an important question as well, because if that kind of a book is a gift for someone, then the book should be decent one. There are some kind of covers which are not that acceptable for the other person, so the bookstore shopkeeper would suggest some kind of a books which are not sensitive kind of covers displayed on the front page. The third scenario would be questions for a bakery shopkeeper. What do you think a bakery shopkeeper is? A bakery shopkeeper is the one who sells pastries, cakes, sweets, or things like that in his shop. And questions for a bakery shopkeeper would be, shopkeeper would answer these questions. He would answer these questions to a customer, and a customer would ask, what type of breads do you have today? So he would tell the kind of breads he has in his shop, and he would also ask that are these breads fresh or not, because that kind of a question is of concern. He would not like the kind of a bread which are not fresh. Okay, so next question would be, can you recommend a cake for a birthday party? This kind of a question is important because he would only design cakes which are of special occasion. It could be birthday party, or we can say it can be a cake or pastries, we can say for Mother Day, for Father's Day, or friendship, that kind of a cakes. Customer can ask such type of questions. So the next question he can ask, what are your best selling pastries? So he would suggest, bakery shopkeeper would suggest some other kind of items which he has in his shops. best selling pastry would be the one. Fourth question is, do you have everything fresh daily? This is the matter of concern. If everything is not fresh daily, then not a single customer is going to buy any other thing from a bakery shopkeeper. So everything should be served fresh, okay? And the last question would be, can I place a custom order for a wedding cake? So you should know what a custom order means. So if there is a cake, or we can say that we want a cake of our choice, and we can place an order before our birthday, or we can say that before the birthday of our friend. Only then that would be called a custom order, because that order would be of our choice, or we can say that cake or pastry or a large cake would be of our choice, because we have given some instructions to the bakery shopkeeper to make that kind of a cake which we want. Last scenario would be, first person would be the gift shopkeeper, other person would be a customer, this kind of a scenario. So this one is the question which we can ask from other person is, what are some popular gifts for a specific occasion? So in a gift shop, we can ask questions from a shopkeeper that, do you have this kind of a gift available in your shop, and can you tell me that any popular kind of a gifts in your shop? And we can also ask some kind of questions, if do you have this kind of a gift in your shop, like I want to give my mother, or I want to give my father, friend, or I want to celebrate birthday party with my friend. Then we can ask such questions from the gift shopkeeper. So he will give us some kind of gifts, or he can also say that, no, I don't have that kind of gifts in my shop. In order to build a conversation, you must conversate with the other people. Only then you would be able to speak in a fluent way. Second question is, do you have any personalized gift options? Personalized also means that we can add some kind of innovations in our gift. If we buy some kind of gift, then we can say that, okay, can you please add some decorations, or can we change the colors of this gift? That kind of gift would be called as personalized gift. And third question would be, can you recommend a unique gift for someone who loves in interest? We can say the books, that person, if that person likes books, then we can say that, can you recommend a unique gift for someone who likes books, or who likes toys, or who likes gardening, something like that. So after telling these kind of interests or hobbies to the gift shopkeeper, then we will be able to pick up the gift that that gift receiver likes. Okay, so you can build a conversation of that kind. One person would ask a question, second person would answer to these questions. Only then your conversation will be generated. That would be a successful conversation between the two people. Next question is, are there any items on sale or special promotions right now? Because if we are buying a gift on an occasion of Mother's Day, Father's Day, on Eid occasion, then definitely there are some kind of sales there on a shop, or we can say promotion gift. So this question is right to ask from a gift shopkeeper. Next one is, do you offer gift wrapping services? Like if we are buying a gift, then definitely we would like to wrap our gift in a shining colors, or we can say, or anything of the kind which girls like, or if you want to give to anyone, then you can ask the choices of their interest. Then you can wrap up the gift in that kind. Next one would be the return or exchange policy, which we have discussed in a clothing shopkeeper, or we can say in a clothing shop. Like we will ask if there are any return policy. If yes, then we can ask another further question, that in how many days you can return this thing, or in how many months. Like we can also say that if that gift is destructed, or we can say that gift is destroyed, or that item gets broken, then what happens? Do you exchange that gift? That kind of question we can ask from the next person. You can also generate your own kind of question. These were just the examples that you can take from these slides. It was just an activity to show you how you can generate a conversation with the other person. If you want to build your spoken English or if you want to improve your spoken English, then what you need to do is you need to conversate with the other person within English language only. Or if you want to improve any of the language, then you would have to conversate with the other person with that language only. Only then you would be able to improve your language skills. That was the end of this video. I hope you liked it, or I hope that was fruitful to you. Thank you.